Lady K.
Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Lady K Chat, a podcast that has been designed for divorced women to become a better version of themselves. Various subjects will be speaked upon, such as relationship, personal development, health and wellness, wealth building, children, and so much more. The shows will be aired every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time by the lovely host, who is an international speaker, two-time Amazon bestseller author, and a divorce life coach, Kalima, aka Lady K. And now for your host, Lady K. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in into this episode of Business Coach. And today is going to be such a wonderful day today, guys. I just got a good treat for you guys, and I really want you to pay attention and listen to what, this young lady that I'm going to bring on today, what she is saying, because I think it is so crucial. Us as people, when we start businesses, we get so excited, and yes, it's so great to have that enthusiasm for your business, but you also need to make sure that you're going in the right direction of your business. You only know so much, so don't be so hard-headed to listen to someone else, and that's why it is necessary to have a business coach. So today I have the pleasure of someone who I know who is the founder, the CEO of Found Your Purpose, which is a faith-based strategic personal leadership and business development agency committed to impacting the freedom, flexibility, and finances for the individuals and family around the world. And I think that is an excellent vision. And I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Terryl Ebony. How are you today?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am great. It is a pleasure to have you on today, Terryl. You just don't know. I'm so excited because I know you're going to bring the knowledge to the people on what they need to hear on why to hire a business coach and why it's so important. Can you please just tell the audience what's so important about having a business coach?
Well, let me just say that, let me first just say thank you. And I think that you are doing an amazing job. And thank you for inviting me onto this platform. We definitely need more like this so that entrepreneurs can have a place that they can go to become educated. But it's also important for them to know that they can't just use podcasts and, like free services to get all the information that they need. Sometimes it's important and it's valuable to them to actually go outside of that and get some one-on-one coaching, or even if it's group coaching. But even with group coaching, you still get to touch and feel that business coach. And that is it's important and it's powerful. Here's why. A business coach is going to be able to really get in depth with you on your who, what, when, where, and why of your business. Why did you start this business? Who's your target audience? How are you looking to serve them? What are you serving them with? How much are you going to charge to serve them? Where do you find that ideal client? How do you keep up with the trends? There is so much value in having the right business coach and the right business strategy to take you from A to Z of where you want to go in your business. If they can see your vision, then it's easier for them to help you, to help guide you towards it, opposed to you trying to figure it all out on your own and making a lot of mistakes, spending a lot of money, and still not getting the results that you need. That's why so many entrepreneurs, they get broke, busted, and disgusted before they even get started. And they just stop. They just completely come to an end, and they're like, you know what, this is not for me. I give up. I need to be a salesperson, and I'm not a salesperson, so I don't know how people are going to buy my product or my service. And the thing about it is that it's really not sales. Coming from a spiritual background, I look at it from a serving standpoint. If you look at whatever it is that you are promoting from a service standpoint, you'll never think of it as sales. Promote what you serve, how you serve, to whom you serve, and everything else will will fall into place.
Right. And you know what's so funny? As you're talking, you said a mouthful, but I was thinking to myself that, today in these time, everybody want to be a coach. And especially everybody want to be a business coach, right? But what but what
You
I
ain't
learned,
lying.
yes, but what I learned, Terryl, right? And it took me some time too, because I didn't listen either. I was one of those hard-headed people and I had to learn the hard way. But, now that I have a better understanding, like you said, now we can effectively give you the information because we learn from our mistakes. And that's what business is all about. Learning from our mistakes. When we notice it, then we take key at what we need to do different. And then that's going to be even more inherent when you say, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. Let me hire a business coach. So when it comes to the business coach, I really do think that people have to have that connection, like you said, with that individual, and kind of just do your research. Would you agree? Do your research on that person to see what type of results they bring.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. I definitely say, ask around,
Right.
look for testimonials, look for referral sources from
Right.
people who've done it. And even if, let's say the person doesn't have, the biggest referral source, have a conversation with that
Right.
person. Make sure that you have synergy. Make sure that that person understands your vision. Make
Right.
sure that that person and you are in alignment. Okay. And
Yes.
if you don't feel it, if it's not in, you'll feel it in your gut. And I always
Yes.
tell people, listen to your gut. Your gut
Yes.
will tell you a lot that you need to know, because I'm going to be very honest with you. You might find someone who has less experience. They know what they're knowledgeable, they're
Right.
able to help you, but
Right.
they have less experience than someone who's been doing it for, let's say, 25 years. This person might be doing it for 3 years, might have been doing it
Right.
for 3 years, right?
Right.
But here is the difference. You and the person for 25 years may not have the synergy. You
Ooh.
guys may not be in alignment. You
Ooh.
guys may not, that person may not fully understand your vision. That person might be
Yes.
too busy, okay, because they have so many clients. That person may be too busy to give you the one-on-one attention that you truly need to
Jesus.
grow your business. Now, that person with the 3 or 5 years experience, that person, you may look at him like, they now started out, that type of thing. But now this person understands your vision.
Right.
You and this person are seeing eye to eye. Y'all finishing each other's sentences.
Ooh.
It's like, oh my goodness,
Yes.
this is a match made in heaven. Like, hello,
Right.
somebody, right? This
Right.
person is able to really make you feel like, yes, they got you. They can
Right.
get you to where you need to be because they understand your vision. Let me tell you, that 3 to 5 year person is the better person for you
Right.
than the 25-year person. And it's very important for people to understand that. So it's not about how many years necessarily that
Right.
person has been in business. It's about the alignment. It's about the synergy.
My
It's about
God.
the vision and the mission. Do they understand what you need? You also have to understand, not only do you need to do your research on that person, but you have to have a very clear understanding of what you need.
Right.
A lot of people come in and go to business coaches and they don't understand what they're looking for.
Right.
So the business coach is going to say, oh, I can help you make money. And you're looking like, I want to make money. Yeah, sign me up. Where do I sign up? But guess what? That's not really what you need. If you're now starting out, and even if you're not now starting out, yes, overall, we want to make money. But in order to make money, there is a process. There is a business strategy that must be followed. So you have to know the who, what, where, when, and why in order for you to get to the sales. The sales, the profit is the last thing on the agenda. Okay, if you didn't do all the other steps, if they don't know how to get you through all the other steps and all they're telling you is to go out there and sell, then guess what? That's not the business coach for you. Now, do you need to have a 500-page business plan before you get started? Absolutely not.
Right.
You don't. You can start your business tomorrow. You could start it today. But in order for you to grow it sustain it, and really build a legacy for yourself, you need strategic planning. It requires strategic planning. You cannot run away from it. You cannot escape it. You cannot try to, jump the hurdles. It's going to come back to you. You're going to start spinning your wheels and wonder why you're not getting to where you want to be. Why are you not forging ahead in your business? Why are you not moving from 3 figures to 4 figures to 5 figures? Why are you constantly at that 3 or 4 figure level and you're not constantly making money in your business? Why are you not constantly having rotating dollars, PayPal bling in your sleep? You need to make sure that you have a plan in place to make that happen. It's not going to happen on its own.
Right. And you know what? It's so amazing when you're saying that. Again, you said a mouthful, and at this, I feel like you're teaching and preaching at the same time, because this is definitely hitting my spirit. But just listening to you, what I got from all of that is like, we make things difficult when it can be so simple. Like you said, we're supposed to take steps 1, 2, 3, right? Because we're supposed to start off with the basic. But no, we want to jump to 6, 7, 8. And then you wonder why you're not getting the results. And now you're sitting there frustrated. And then you're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to do this. No, you're supposed to do this, but you got to follow the instructions. You're not listening. She said, do 1, 2, 3, and you on 6, 7, 8. And that's the problem today. And I'm talking about myself, because I can talk about myself first. I was that hard-headed individual, and let me tell you something. My God had to let me fall and bump my head and say, are you ready to listen? And I say, yes, God. And then when I say yes, God, he gave me the strategy. And then when he gave me the strategy, he put me in the right people. Because guess what? My prayer this was my prayer to us. And my prayer was, God, put me in the right hands of the right woman. I want to be with the right woman. And guess what? I got with the right woman. I met this beautiful lady named Vanelli Williams. And guess what? Vanelli Williams introduced me into the beautiful Miss Terryl, Ebony. And look at that divine connection. And let me tell you something. This was purposeful today for this to happen, because someone needed to hear this. Nothing happened by mistake. Everything is a divine connection. We are connected. And like Terrell said, you got to feel that person energy. Because let me tell you something. Anybody that comes on my platform, I got to feel you out first. Anybody that's going to come on my platform, I have to know what you're doing. You just can't be a rinky think, oh yeah, I'm doing this. No, or if you want people to take you serious, you got to be serious. And I learned that too. Am I right, Terrell?
Absolutely. Amen. Amen. Absolutely. Let me tell you, you have to trust the process.
Right.
There is a process to everything in life. Everything. And business is no different. There is a process to it. Can you make money? Absolutely. You can make a lot of it. People are under this assumption, oh, it's an oversaturated market. Right. No, it's not an oversaturated market. It just means that your circumference of network is oversaturated. It means that you need to come outside of your box, outside of your comfort zone, outside of your neighborhood, outside of your social media clique. You need to come out of that, okay, and jump into the lake, into a different set of networking. That's what it means, because there are billions of people out here, not thousands, not millions, not even billions, probably trillions of people out here. So there is enough money out here for everyone. So when you think your market is oversaturated, it really isn't. It just means that your network is too small. You need to grow your network. Your network is your net worth. So if your network is small, your net worth is going to be small. Grow your network and your net worth will follow.
Right. And if, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard what she said, if you sum that up, all she's saying is be strategic. And that's it. And that's why she is the strategist.
Amen. Amen. It took me, let me tell you, I'm not telling you guys anything that I have not been through myself. So just like you said, Kalima, that you could stand in your truth and you can talk about yourself. I do it all the time. I had to learn the hard way. I had to get my bumps and bruises. I had to take a licking, but guess what? I took the licking, but I kept on ticking. I kept going. I did not stop. I got frustrated. I absolutely did. I got frustrated once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, too many times that I can even count. But I kept going until I learned my lesson. God done beat me enough. And I was like, okay, God, I surrender.
Right.
I surrender it all to you. Please show me the way and I will follow. I had to learn to be the leader, to be the follower and not the leader in this particular situation. I'm so busy being the leader all the time. Woo. I had to take a step back and be like, okay, Terryl, you have to be the follower in this situation. You have to be the student in order to be the teacher that you want to be. You can't coach anyone if you are not coachable yourself. Right. Hello, this is a word for somebody out there. You guys want to be coaches, you want to be teachers. You cannot coach, you cannot teach if you're not coachable or teachable yourself. So you have to know when to be the student and not the teacher.
Woo! My God, let me tell you something, guys. If you've been paying attention, I don't know if you did not hear anything else on this podcast, let me just say that I hope you heard this. Terryl and I just confessed to you that we had to surrender. We had to be coachable. We had to be humble. So we're telling you, you don't have to go through that. We went through that for a reason because we was hard-headed. You feel me? We was hard-headed, so we had to get taught. But we are actually giving you the tools and knowledge. You do not have to go that route. So pay attention. We know something. Look, she's an expertise in her area, and I'm an expertise in my area. So it's something. We're not trying to say we know all, but we know something. So please, I hope you are listening to what we are truly saying this morning, because it's very powerful. It's money, like she said, there is money to be made. You just have to be strategic about it.
Just have to be strategic about it. That is it. I have spent the last 5 years doing business coaching. I spent the last 15 years doing youth and parent life coaching. I have been coaching for over 20 years now. Wow, so I have learned and I have worked with small kids, teenagers, adults, millennials, elders. I have worked with the gamut of them, whether it be in life issues, parental issues, business issues. So I have seen it all. I have heard it all. I have worked with it all, worked with them all. And it all boils down to the same thing. You have to trust the process. Right. If you think that you know what's supposed to happen and how fast it's supposed to happen, and you got a deadline on this thing and all of these other stipulations that you want to put on it, then guess what? You are delaying your own success. You are delaying your own destiny and your own purpose. And for those of you who are out there and you're like, well, I'm not sure what it is that I'm supposed to do, let me just encourage you for a moment that God has a purpose for you. It's there. And if you can't find it, then you need to seek coaching for someone that can. If you don't work with me, you work with someone else who can help pull out of you what God has put inside of you, because it's there. It is there. Each and every one of us has been destined for something. We are all unique in our own right. So even when you say it's an oversaturated platform or oversaturated industry, guess what? At the end of the day, no one will be able to do what you do, how you do it. And that's what makes what you sell, what you promote, your program, your service, your product, that's what's going to make it unique, because you are doing it. And that's what people are going to purchase. Be authentic to who you are. Be authentic to who you serve. Know who you are and whose you are, and the rest will fall into place.
Wow. And Terryl, if they wanted to get connected with you, how can they contact you?
I can be found on all social media sites under Terryl Ebony. That's TerrylEbony. Social media, all social media sites, Terryl Ebony. And feel free to join my productivity lounge. It's theproductivitylounge.com. It's a free Facebook group. And we can connect there, answer any questions. From there, if you want to have, a one-on-one conversation with me, you can also go to www.talktoterryl.com, www.talktoterryl.com.
Thank you, Terryl. I really appreciate it. ladies and gentlemen, we're closing out. As she said, she gave you her information. Continue to follow me on social media at Lady K Chat on both Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. And I can also be found on my website at www.ladykcoaching.com. And you guys have a great night.